It looks so HD and colorful now, your camera. I have to stare at Dave all the time.
So what did you do this weekend, Daniel?
Well, Ashley, what day was it? What day are we on?
Monday.
No, I know, but where are we? April 15th? So it was on April 13th. We had our, well, my first market of the year, I guess you'd like to call it. It was more of like a bunch of vendors to get together and sell their crafts and stuff, but I went there and I brought some, I brought some collectibles. So I usually do clothing at events, but I decided to do something a bit different. I brought some like toys and, you know, other knickknacks that me and Ashley pick up, like board games and stuff. Overall, it was a pretty decent day. It was, what, 5 hours long. I made about like $240, right? It's not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Tables cost at $40, so you gotta factor that in there. But overall, it was a cool event.
Was it busy?
It was very busy when it first opened. It was one of those events that, you know, like there's sort of a lunch rush and then it gets busy again after. This one sort of was all the rush at the beginning and it sort of died out near the end.
Okay.
But
it was on from 10 to 3, right?
10 to 3 o'clock, yeah. I like the ones that are almost like 10 to 6, but that one wouldn't have really did well from 10 to 6. It sort of was, you know, people came in right at the beginning to see what people had, right? Because they sort of displayed it as like garage sale items when it really wasn't. There was a few vendors that brought like stuff to, you know, sell off in their closet. But many people had like wood burning stuff, crafts, rocks and minerals. They even had a petting zoo there. So cool attractions to bring families and kids in. But yeah, it was cool. It was a event that I targeted the crowd of younger kids by bringing collectible toys and Pokemon plush and just things that kids would be interested in. So it was pretty cool. I'm happy with it. I mean, $240 for something that, you know, it's not a clothing event for me is good. It was overall decent. And cheaper table costs.
Yeah.
$40? Okay. Some of these events locally we've been noticing.
But you also have to minus what you bought. Because Daniel
true.
bought a bunch of shit from the place. Well, it's not shit. It was good stuff.
Well, we bring up the other fee that I still have to pay for these items to resell. So that comes off too. So, I mean, really, it doesn't look the best. But I did buy some things there too. We'll throw some stuff up on the screen. I bought a cool brass collection. I talked to the lady. And these prices for these brass items were amazing.
I know, you showed me.
50 cents to $1, $2 for brass cats and mice and stuff.
And that's why sometimes going to these like flea market sales, vendor sales, is way worth it. Like way better than thrifting. It's kind of like a garage sale too.
Those brass pieces at Value Village would have been, I don't even want to know.
Like 20 to 50.
Silly prices on them that nobody's buying them at, right? What? This trunk is ever going to fly out at us. Final destination, actually.
Money.
This door just open too. What was I gonna say to you? Yeah, so I found the brass collection, and I found a really cool jacket while I was there.
A racing jacket.
A racing jacket. Got a really good deal on it. The lady asked $30. Gladly
A racing
paid.
jacket?
Yeah, it was a racing jacket.
A racing?
A race. No. It's like a Home Depot racing jacket. She's asking $30. Didn't even want to haggle. It was such a good deal. Speaking of other items, did you upload a garage sale video?
No, that'll be the video before this.
Okay. That's okay. So at least people will see that. But yeah, we got those items that day. We've been paying less at other places than Value Village and Salvation Army. We're paying less from people that are actually selling their own items. That's showing you something. That Value Village and these other thrift stores don't need to be asking as much as they are. Like, it's ridiculous.
A lot of people don't understand. Like, they think you're complaining, but you're doing the same thing. No, but the thing is, we are contributing to society in terms of, like, the ecosystem of thrifting and reselling. You know? It's not like we're getting shit for free. We're contributing to buying it from them. They should be kind of, like, in the middle of the way. It's not like we're freaking overcharging, like, so much.
They have overhead, we have overhead too, but the fact is that we're paying individual prices for individual items, and it adds up to be a lot. Like I was going over.
People just don't understand what we do. Like if you don't get it, you don't get it, and you just think it's like whatever.
Our job is a risk. Our job feels like a risk and a gamble at times. Like it's crazy, but I don't know. Some of those stores get more benefits that we couldn't apply for too because of what they are or what they claim to sort of.
And I'd say 50% or more of their business comes from resellers. We're the ones that are in there every single day. What the hell's happening here?
I don't know. Why is everyone's being crazy around us today? These guys are fighting. I think they're just plain fighting. I don't know. Yeah, I think those stores
take away the resellers and what's left. You know, they're not going to have those high prices. No one's going to pay that.
Over the last 2 years of thrifting, I've spent approximately. Can I say it?
Sure.
I would say like between $30,000 and $40,000 at Salvation Army, Value Village, and individual thrift stores.
I spend roughly.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
I spend roughly $20,000 plus a year on my inventory from the thrift store.
Yep. Okay, well maybe my number's a bit below that, but yeah, around I would say the $30,000 mark. The rest is from me buying from other sellers on Marketplace and all that. And that makes up for it. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think.
Anyway, don't you have like another vendor thing coming up?
Yes, we have another vendor sale coming up, or whatever you want to call it. It's called the Spring Fantasy Sale. It's gonna be at Bruce Middle School. If you're in Winnipeg, that's right behind Grace Hospital, sort of Crestview kind of Unicity area.
Westwood.
Yes. And that one's going to be open from, I got to check the time again. We're going to throw the poster up on the screen. I believe it opens at 10 and it goes till like 5.
When is it, next weekend?
No, it's the last weekend of the month. So April 27th, I believe. April 27th to 28th, we'll have the poster on the screen. I'm going to be bringing clothing to that event. If you are in Winnipeg,
check it out.
Come check it out. Come shop some clothing. Come talk. Somebody actually at the event that I was at bought something from me, and if you're watching this video, they want to say hi to you. She bought the Pikachu plush, I think, and she says, "I watch you. I've seen you on YouTube." And I'm like, "Yeah, Ashley's not here though right now." And it's pretty cool.
I was discarded for the weekend. Discarded.
She's like, "It's crazy seeing you in person." I'm like, "Really? Is it crazy?" I don't know. Yes, come stop at that event, and there's going to be another one soon. I haven't got the exact date, but there's going to be a very big event happening this June. A very big one, so keep your eyes peeled for that too.
Nice.
Yes. Gotta keep busy. Markets are the best, honestly. If you're a seller and you want to pop off and you want to make lots of money, get into markets. Honestly, it's way better.
Markets don't work for me, but they work for a lot of people.
You gotta go
a lot of the other resellers that locally have been doing well with markets. So, and Daniel, like a year ago, he did really well with markets.
One day market, like a 7-hour market, and I did probably the best I've ever done. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
There's that.
So that's what Daniel does. He does markets. I did it once, and I will never do it again. So this is what we have right now. This is Daniel's rack. That's my little rack, and then my table. This is so hard. Loading so many things back and forth. I think I made like 8 trips back and forth. Oh, here's my table right here, guys. It's a little disorganized. Like Daniel's is, because Daniel's a pro at events like this. I am not. All my bags are just literally jam-packed and piled up against each other. I have another table over there. But as my first event, I feel like I was a little disorganized. Daniel was super organized. Like he was done 30 minutes before I was, and I was just still loading and piling. But it is what it is.
The issue is right now, another thing is these markets are very saturated. Everyone wants to be in these markets. I've applied for 3 so far this year that I haven't got into, which is crazy to me. Like, I mean, there's so many people trying to get into these markets.
So you'll always do it?
Yeah.
I won't. I will never do it again.
You had a bad experience.
It's just too hard. I don't like the whole loading your car and then unloading everything.
You mean actual work, Ashley?
Actual heavy lifting.
Yeah. I love it.
Vacate the premises, Daniel.
I'm trying.
Vacate.